Thou wentest forth for the salvation of thy people. That's the purpose, not to throw them in hell, but with indignation and discipline whereby they might get their act together and pay attention to the Father who controls salvation, because he is the judge. Even for salvation with thine anointed, that means God's election. Why are they anointed? Because they are. Why are they called thine anointed? Because they've already been anointed. It is written of in Romans chapter 8. I just mentioned that chapter about the creation groaning a moment ago. But along about verse 26, it said those anointed, the election, the saints, set aside ones, separated ones, they don't even know what to pray for sometimes in their little old flesh bodies, so God intercedes in their lives and causes it to happen because they were preordained. He foreknew them before the foundations of this world. He knew them. Thou woundest, now sharpen up for me, thou woundest the head out of the house of the wicked. Wicked is what? I asked you to remember the word in the last minor prophet, Russia, which is to say the wicked one. Do you know what when the wicked one receives the deadly wound, what that means? Are you familiar with it? Stay with me. The house of the wicked by discovering the foundations upon the neck. Selah. Stop. Think a moment. We're going to connect something. Now, what does it mean from a wound here to the head and yet be discovered to the foundations? It means that he's going to shake up the house of the wicked from head to toe. Remember the old boy described in the book of Daniel that started out with gold and ended up with brass and clay, miry mixed, won't mix together, 10 toes, standing there. He's going to just work him over from the miry clay toes to the top of his itsy-bitsy political head and throw the whole thing down. It receives a deadly wound. I hope that you recognize the revelation that is within these verses, because it gives you a profile shot from a different angle of the end times to salve and to place healing balm or learning balm upon the buds of your mind, whereby you'll not be deceived. What does this connect? It's going to connect something. I'll tell you what it does. It